Hello there, yours truly, the CLJ, back in the cinematic hot seat about my review, non-spoiler, of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I had an opportunity to watch it, and I have expressed it my thoughts on it, my opinions, and I speak for myself and only for me, only for yours truly, only the man who I see in the man in the mirror. And I'm gonna give it a nice big old dun, 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 roll, drum roll. I'll give it a 7 out of 10, ladies and gentlemen. Dial of Destiny really did want my cinematic heart and soul and being. I enjoyed it for what it was. Yes, it looked like a video game from the PlayStation 4. Yes, there's a lot of CG in it. Yes, you can tell that it is. But you know what? I forgave all that. And it still worked it. Yes, Harrison Ford is too old for this shit. Very too old for this shit. And the man is 80 years old. But you know what? He looks good. He's not in the cane. He's not in the crutch. He's not in the wheelchair. He's not handicapped. So... he bikes like at least like 20 miles a day. But yes, his age it's definitely is a negative with it. Phoebe Waller-Bridge character, everybody's dogging on her because she's apparently is the woke and all that. So she's Kathleen Kennedy input. So I just say, anybody say that, I don't take you serious at all. And I just disregard that. Her character, Helena Shaw, for what she is, she did a good job. In fact, I wish she did more. I wish she did that more British humor in it. Yes, it was out there. I was probably more Phoebe being herself than Helena Shaw. So that's a plus. And again, I don't speak for the world when I come with my movie reviews. I speak for me. So you can take it to the bank or walk away with it. But yeah, I liked her character. Hope they do more with her character. And how you say his name? Mads Mikkelsen. He did a fantastic job as the villain, Volker, Volter. Do forgive me, but I mean, if you hate the movie, you already got. You're already reading the description as it is. So, spoilers away. 3, 2, 1. It really did felt more like a Tomb Raider movie than an Indiana Jones movie, but again, that's forgivable. And yes, you did miss the Steven Spielberg aspect of it, but James Mangold did wonderful with it. Again, once again, and this is much, much better than that piece of shit called Crystal Skull, the failure of that. Anybody say Crystal Skull was better than this, you really are on a nostalgia trip and blindfolded. Yes, there's no way. But yeah, so this movie ain't for everyone. And of course, you got the anti-woke mob and all that saying this is terrible. And yes, it looks like a video game. Yes, Indiana Jones is too old for this. What else I can say? And so, of course, Indy is not going to be Optimus Prime in it. I mean, come on now. He's 80 plus. But he still got the moves. And yeah, man, I wish Sala was in it more. I wish he was in it more. And of course, spoilers, because y'all don't care anyway. Why did they kill off Antonio Banderas' character? Why did they kill them off? This movie was just great side characters besides Helena's sidekick, but okay, I get it, And why they did not have Short Round in this? That's another negative. So yeah, they didn't have him in it. So they had like a little copycat replacement. Well, okay. So they're going to do something with Helena Shaw character. I get it. Okay, so yeah, so it does seem more Tomb Raider than Indiana Jones. But again, Crystal Skull is trash, is rubbish. It is terrible. I'd rather Dial of Destiny all the way for me. The ending was phenomenal. The time travel aspect was phenomenal. It did, again, it's Tomb Raider. It does. But you know what? Why come we can't have new elements and aspects in an old franchise? We got to start playing it safe here, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, what else? Kyber, played by Boyd Holbrook. He always plays the dragon in command, Hunter. He did his job well. The black lady was just forgettable, and why was she there? And yeah, it was brutal. They killing people left and right. I said, dang. But you know what? Raiders and Temple Doom were much more brutal. So yeah, I probably say Dial of Destiny is. It seems brutal, but it's just like that type of brutal. So what else can I say? What's the positives of it? But yeah, I think it's more of just like yeah, say a 7 out of 10 for it. Because I can only think three negatives. That was why they killed off Antonio Banderas' character. They killed off the coolest character in it. Salah had next to no. He was just there. Give him hell, Indiana Jones. I wanted more than that. And I can't think nothing negative with Helena Shaw, but she's pretty much I'm in it for the money, not the science. If you get that reference, you're old as me. But yeah, I get that part. I mean, she kind of reminds me of Rouge the Bat from Sonic Adventure 2. Yeah, she did. I'm in it for the money, that's it. And then she had like a character upgrade, and yeah, we're going to go to the huge elephant of the room where, Indiana Jones went back in time to the Syracuse in an ancient Rome, and then, she punches Indiana Jones out. That was more or less of get it right, man. Get it right. Because she was trying to get him back with Marion. But everybody seemed to brush that aside and they say, well, Kathleen Kennedy's doing that woke politics and all of that. This is stupid. They're killing off our male figure and all that. If anything, Indiana Jones should have thanked her for that. She could have just left him there to his misery. So yeah, and yeah, you had, her sidekick flying the plane. I said, oh. But Indy was flying the plane in Last Crusade. He said, fly, yes. Land, no. Remember that? Yeah, it's a suspension of disbelief. Especially with the first part where he's hanging by his neck with that missiles falling down. I said, okay, we're not to snap his neck then, but okay, let's give him the pass from that. A side character's pass. Okay, whatever. So yeah, what else can I think of? But yeah, the villains were great. It's nice to see Harrison Ford, but then, come on now, that's the reason why we have retirement, okay? Phoebe Waller-Bridge character did fantastic because Helena Shaw, and I want to see more of that. So yeah, and no, she does not take the hat, okay? Yeah, if anything, she got Indy back with Marion because they killed off, Shia LaBeouf's character, Mutt Williams, in that. So Indy was, I don't know why they had a fallout because of that. And so that's why, she did the, get right, move to Indy at the, end of it because he wanted to stay down to the past and die, just say, forget all of it. He gave up. So Helena gave him another chance of life. So what's wrong with that? If a guy did that, nobody would have cared. But yeah, then what else I can think of? But yeah, the action set pieces, yes, all of them were CGI, but it was all CGI, so I had to say, okay, suspension of belief, yeah, the man is way too old for this, and it's not, yeah, so just let it pass. And that's water under a bridge, because if I pick on that, then I'm going to give this movie like a 3. But yeah, and in fact, if anything, Harrison Ford was more active in this one than Crystal Skull, which is really mind-blowing. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I'm about to end my on-the-spot cinematic with CLJ review of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. And y'all comment down below on why you disagree with all of this, why you agree with all of this. And until next time, yours truly, peace, love, and happiness. Happy watching!